Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again. So, we were talking about factors and multiples in the previous video, isn't it? So, what were the properties or rules you can say of factors? Every number will have factor as 1, okay, and 1 is a factor of all the numbers, okay. And second is what? Factor in the number itself will be the factor, okay. If I'm taking finding the factors of number 20, 20 itself is a factor of it, that is 20 ones is 20, isn't it? Okay. And then the third point is you'll have fixed number of factors, whereas multiples, they are infinite, isn't it? And the factors, what we have found that number, okay, number of factors, they are either equal to or less than the number given. And multiples, what happens with multiples? Multiples will be, number of multiples will be equal to or greater than the number given. Okay, let's see the multiples and factors of 1. Okay, tell me what what are the factors of 1? Okay, factors of 1, or what? 1 will be 1 by itself, okay, and nothing else, isn't it? So the number of factors of 1 will be, number of factors of 1 is how much? 1. Okay, so this is equal to, this number of factors is equal to 1, okay, in case of number 1, to find the factors. What about your multiples of 1? Multiples of 1 are what? 1 2 1 2 is 2, 1 3 is 3, 1 4 is 4, 1 5 is 5, and so on. You have infinite multiples of 1. Okay, all right, I hope it is clear what are your multiples and what are the factors, okay, and the rules or properties of multiples and factors. All right, okay, let's take one more example. You have you need to find the factors and multiples of 12. Okay, tell me factors of 12. You'll start from 1. 1 will be the factor of all the numbers, so 1 is a factor. 12 comes in 2 table, okay, 2. 12 comes in 3 table also, okay. What about 4? Yes, 4 3 is 12. And 5, in 5 table you'll not get 12. 6, yes, it is 6 2 is 12, right. Then 7, in 7 table you'll not get 12. 8, no. 9, in 9 table also you'll not get 12. 10, 11, no. Last is 12. So you have how many factors for 12? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, you have 6 factors of 12, okay, and these are those factors. What about multiples? Yes, you have multiples of 12 as 12. 12 2s 24, 12 3s is 36, okay. 12 4s is 12 4s is, right, it is 48, and so on, okay. So you have infinite multiples, okay. So factors you've got 112, that is 2 3 4 6, 12 and 1, okay. So these are finite. Factors will be finite, whereas multiples are infinite, okay. All right, now you have a perfect number. When do you call a number as a perfect? So a perfect number, when do we call a number as a perfect is whenever you have you sum up all its factors, okay, and it is giving you twice the number or twice of that number itself, then you will say that it is a perfect number. For example, you have let me see whether 8 is a perfect number or no. So what are the factors of 8? I'll take factors of 8. Okay, so 1 will be the factor, then it, yeah, 8 2 table it is there, in 3 table you don't have 8, you have 4 table, in 5 you don't have, 6 you don't have, 7 you don't have, you have 8, isn't it? So these 4 are the factors of 8. If I add these all factors, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, so 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So I am going to get this as, this is 15, but twice of 8, our number is 8, twice of 8 is how much? It is 16, but we are getting 15, so 8 is not a perfect number. Alright, can you check for 6? Yes, everyone try to pause my video and try, check for the 6, number 6. Is it a perfect number? Okay, I hope you have done, you have tried to do that. So we have factors of 6 as what? 1, 2, 3 and 6, isn't it? Now if you add all these, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6, you are getting 12. This 12 is nothing but 6 into 2, isn't it? So twice the number is giving you the 6. So your number 6 is a perfect number. Okay, what about 2? Do you think 2 is a perfect number? So factors of 2 is what? 1 and 2, isn't it? So 1 plus 2 is what? 3. So 3, it is twice of 2 is how much? 4. So 2 is not a perfect number. Alright. What about, what would be the next perfect number? Do you think 9 is a perfect number? Let's check. So factors of 9. What are the factors of 9? 1, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so only for factors of 9 you have 1, 3, 9. Alright, so just add these numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 9, 9 to 9 plus 1, it is 13. So again 9 into 2 is how much? 18, but we are getting 13. So 9 is also not a perfect number, isn't it? What would be the next perfect number? Try to just find it. Alright, okay, so we have next example I took is 2 is again not a perfect number. Okay, I want you all to just try to find which would, after 6, which would be your perfect number. 5, even 5 can't be perfect number because you have factors of 5 as 1 and 5. If you add 5 plus 1, it is 6. So 6 is not twice of your 5. Okay, can you check for 12? So factors of 12 are, factors of 12, what are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 5, 6, 8, 9, no, 10, 11, 12. So you have these many factors for 12. So add all the factors, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12. So this is 10. 10 plus 12 is, it is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So is it 12 into 2? It is actually 24. So again 12 is also not a perfect number. Okay, I hope everyone will try to find out which is the next perfect number after your this 6 number. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next topic of your chapter, which is very important, you can say, to that is the main next part of your chapter would be based on these things, that is prime and composite numbers, and then later you find the prime factorization, the process how to do that and all. Okay, so what are prime numbers? The numbers which are which have factors only 1, okay, and itself. All right, so those numbers are called prime numbers, and the rest all are composite numbers. So all the numbers will have the factors as 1 and itself, isn't it? The number 1 and the 1 and the number itself which is given, those two factors you will have, that is for all the numbers. Okay, if you have the factors only these two, that number is going to be your prime number. For example, you have 2. For 2, what are the factors of 2? It is 1 and 2, isn't it? You don't have more factors other than 1 and 2. So this 2 is your prime number. What about 3? 3 have again only 1 and 3 as the factors of itself, isn't it? So 3 is also a prime number. 4. So 4 have factors. How many factors you have? For 4 you have 1, then 2 and 4. So here you have factors more than 2. Okay, so 4 is a composite number, isn't it? It's very simple. So any number, if the factors are only 2, that is one is 1 and the other one is the number itself, then you call that number as a prime number. Okay, and composite number is what? Other than the prime numbers, all the numbers will be composite numbers. Okay, so the numbers like 2, 3, 5, okay, 7, 11, 13, 17 and so on are your prime numbers. Alright, you can check for all these numbers, your number of factors are going to be only 1 and the number itself. Okay, if we take example of 17, 17 have factors what? 17 will not come in any table other than itself, in itself table and in one table, isn't it? The factors of 17 will be 1 and 17. So if you have only 2 factors of the number given, then it is a prime number. Alright, okay, what about 1? Number 1, is it a prime or a composite? Yes, number 1, what are the factors of 1? It is only 1, isn't it? So 1 and itself, it is only 1. So your number 1, this number is neither prime nor composite, isn't it? So what is the definition of prime? If a number is said to be prime number if it has 2 factors. Okay, it should have only 2 factors. So that 2 factors will be 1 and the number itself, isn't it? Number itself. So if you have such numbers, those are prime numbers. Then the rest are composite. And what about if you talk about 1? So 1 has only 1 factor, that is 1 itself. So this is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Alright. So see, so 1 is neither prime nor a composite, okay, number. So because it has only 1 factor, that is itself. Alright, so I hope today's class, it's not getting loaded and all the things are getting clear to you. So what did we learn today? We had seen what is your perfect number, okay, and today we had seen what is a perfect number and what are prime and composite numbers, isn't it? It's very simple. Okay, so what is a perfect number? If you add the factors of the number given, and if it is the number, the addition what you got, if it is twice the number, then you will say that number is perfect. Okay, so I want you all to find the perfect number after 6. We had seen so many numbers we couldn't find now, but I want you to try and just find what would be the next perfect number after 6. Okay, alright, and you had seen your prime numbers and composite numbers. So what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those which have, yes, only two factors. Okay, those two factors are what? 1 and the number itself. Okay, and the rest all other numbers, that is the numbers which have more than two factors, they are called composite numbers. Okay, and 1 is neither a composite nor a prime number. You need to remember this. This is very important. Alright, I think we can just see, have introduction. What are your common factors? Okay, common factor, the name itself, it is easy to tell you. Okay, common factors, common multiples. Common is if the two numbers are given to you, between those two numbers you will compare and get the common factor in that. Okay, so let's take two numbers here like 4 and 18. Okay, so what are the factors of 4? So you have factors of 4 as 1, and you have 2, 3. In 3 you don't have factors for 4. Okay, so in 3 you don't have, and 4 directly. Okay, 1, 2, 4 are the factors of 4. What about 18? So 18 factors are 1. In 2 also you'll get this. In 3 table also you'll get this. 3 6 is 18, isn't it? 3 4 in 4 table, no. 5, no. 6 6 3 is 18. Okay, 7 8 9 2 is 18. Okay, 10 11 12, no. 13 14 15 16, no. So at last you'll get 18. So you have these many factors for number 18. So you are checking between these two numbers, what are the common factors. So what are the common factors between these two? You have 1 1 and 2 2 as common factor, isn't it? 1 and 2 are the common factors between 4 and 18, and the rest all, here you have 4 is not there in 18, and 3 is not there here on the factor of 4 6 9 18. Okay, so the common factor, that is which is there in both 4 and 18, are only 1 and 2. Okay, so common factors of 4 and 18 is 1 and 2. All right, so isn't it, it's very easy. I think we will stop till here. In the next video we will continue with the common multiples. Okay, until we meet again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.